Hello, and we're back. Welcome. This is Sabertooth Online, and welcome to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Now, last time, I tried doing this when the channel was in its previous iteration. I did 2 episodes, and then I rage quit. Oh man, or was it 3 episodes? Don't know. I think 2 or 3 were uploaded, but I think I did like 4 episodes perhaps. And then I rage quit. So, what's the chance of getting through it this time? The answer to that, 100%. We're doing it. We're doing it. Here we go. Blood on, subtitles on, HUD, brightness. We're cranking that one right up. Wow, those are some options. Okay. We are not jumping with the stick. Not a chance. Here we go.
Perhaps you've seen it. Maybe in a dream. A murky, forgotten land.
Wow. By the way, this is being recorded the same day that I finished Dark Souls 1. Just a few hours later.
A place where souls may mend your ailing mind.
Today we're just going to reach Majula, talk to a few people, nothing big.
You will lose everything. Once branded. The symbol of the curse. An augur of darkness.
Augur, word of the day.
Your past, your future, your very light. None will have meaning, and you won't even care. By then, you'll be something other than human. A thing that feeds on souls, a hollow. Long ago, in a walled-off land...
That lip syncing. That lip syncing. This is running... Hang on, I'll tell you in a sec.
Kingdom. I believe they called it Drangleic. Perhaps you're familiar. No, how could you be? But one day, you will stand before its decrepit gate without really knowing why.
That was weird. I was about to say, this is running from a SteamDeck, not the most powerful system in the world. It's going through an Elgato HD S Plus, HD60 S Plus. It's going into an i7 laptop running Linux Mint. Into OBS. Be rendered in OpenShot and uploaded to YouTube. Oh, this is so awesome.
Like a moth drawn to a flame. Your wings will burn in anguish.
Down we go.
Time after time.
No, don't sing. Don't sing. Ruin the atmosphere if I sing.
For that is your fate. The fate of the cursed.
For those of you who joined me for Dark Souls Remastered, welcome back. For those of you who didn't join me for Dark Souls Remastered, watch it. 20 parts. Did the whole thing, solo, including DLC. 20 parts. I think 32 deaths. We have our death counter, top right. Here it goes. This game, I do not know very well. Dark Souls 1, I know like the back of my hand. This one, not really. I've written down the bosses I remember. The bosses I remember were the Last Giant, the Dragon Rider, the Pursuer, something about a Flexile, something about Ruined Sentinel. That's it, and I don't even remember, and I'm not looking it up. We're going in blind as possible. I mean, I've obviously got a little bit of knowledge of this game, but not huge. I do know that last time I was complaining that the game was a gank fest, and quite honestly, I rage quit because, oh my god, there's an edge there. I rage quit because of that. We nearly had our first death just from that. How funny. Right, don't worry, I'm just looking around. I think there's something to one of the sides. I think it's something useless, like a coin or something. Is this it? Yeah, that's the one. And there's also like a smooth... something smooth. I can't tell you what it is, but it's something smooth. Stone. Smooth stone. No, it's not called that. It's smooth something. It's down there. Smooth... I can't remember. Ah, that's the one. Small, smooth and silky. Okay, alliteration. There's also an enemy back across this bridge around here and through here, but you can see by the footsteps it's not a great idea to take this on now. So we won't. Just have a quick look at it. Yeah, there you are. There we go. Let's get out of here. Let's make like a tree and leave. Or make like a tree and get out of here. This is where people have a jolly good laugh at our expense.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Oh my, your face.
Not quite as ugly as yours, my dear.
Face of the curse.
It's an undead. An undead has come to play. They all end up here. All the ones like you. You spoke to that kind old dear, didn't
No, I
you?
just got messages, so I'm just
You're finished. You'll go hollow. Yes, you'll become one of them.
at least the mouth movement's better.
Hollows prey upon men. Feast upon their souls. This is the fate of the cursed.
At least I got all my cam and mic issues mostly sorted. Not that there were any this time around, but in the 3-month trial run that I did of
What is
this
your name?
this channel, it was oh, how do I do the SteamDeck? Aha, there it is. Okay, we're going for the same name as last time. We went for an Irish name, wasn't it? Oh. It was Loman Eridan. So we may as well do the same. Yeah, pretty sure of that.
At least you know your own name.
Need to get the voices a bit louder than the music, I think.
For sharing.
So I'll do that as soon as we start.
It's a human effigy.
Take a closer look.
Who do you think it's supposed to be?
Oh.
Think back. Deep into your past.
Despite the fact I have no memories.
Yes. It's an effigy of you.
Okay, into the character creation. I think we're going to do pretty much the same as last time. So class, we didn't do magic last time, did we? Should we do knight or should we do warrior? Warrior, high strength, dexterity. I'm in the way of some of these stats, aren't I? Okay. It's going to be warrior or knight, isn't it? Let's see. So that's got more strength but less whatever the heart is, health, I assume. No shield, starts with the shield. Got a sword. Got a broken sword. Blimey. Okay, we'll do a knight, I think. Gift. Human effigy. Healing words. Right, seed of a tree of giants. Now, bonfire ascetics are great, but I think I can pick up a lot of them as I go. Seed of a tree of giants, I think. Because that allows, when you're invaded, like by NPCs or humans, that, I think using it means that the enemies, like the NPC enemies turn against, I know what I mean. You'll figure it out as we go. How do we move? How do we actually... like that. So we're going to go female as last time. Build doesn't really matter. Let's just go nice, just a general. That doesn't matter, we're never going to see it. This is the terrifying part. Okay, hair, what did we do last time? That. Colour, oh, we can go all wild this time. Shall we go red? Shall we go blue? Oh, that's quite striking, isn't it? Purple. Well, quite like a deep red, that's quite nice. Okay, let's do that. I really can't. Tattoo on the face, why not? Yeah, looks good to me. A little bit darker. Yeah, that's good. What do we reckon? That okay? I am not dealing with those settings. I think we're okay. I think we're there, so now what? Yep. Oh,
All people come here for the same reason.
that's the difficult bit done.
To break the curse.
So to break wind.
You're no different, I should think. Doesn't stand a chance.
Well, you never know.
There they go. Go on, Chuckles. Laugh it up.
Go through the door and trot along to the kingdom.
Condescending, are we?
But remember, hold on to your souls. They're all that keep you from going hollow. Oh, I'll fool you no longer. You lose your souls. All of them. Over and over again.
Thanks for that. Laugh it up. Now, if I talk to these, it's going to take forever, but I have to, really. The person I don't want to talk to is the crestfallen. You'll see why. Right, let's... Okay. Let's do that.
You must go on a journey without rest.
Oh no, no bonfires.
Well, I suppose if you find yourself at an impasse. But
Impasse.
if your will is yet unbroken,
Impasse.
then
It's
you
not
may
French.
return here to start again with a clean slate.
Okay, so you're the person who does the respec, I guess. There's respec in this game, eventually.
Now, go along, go along.
Millibeth?
This is a limbo. A link between Drangleic and the outer world. Fair traveller, I know that you must have a story. Why else would you visit such a place? This lost, decayed kingdom. My name is Millibeth.
Do remember
The
some
old women
things.
were once fire keepers.
Let's make a note of some of
I'm
this.
here to look after them. It is what my mother did, and her mother before her, and so on.
Don't worry, I'm just scrunching up paper.
The old women were keepers of the fire,
That's why they're fire keepers.
but now the fire shows signs of fading, and the kingdom is beset by hollows. The old women are sisters. I am told there was a fourth.
I assume the fourth is the one who was talking to me when I came
Long
in.
ago, fire keepers were commonplace,
Till I killed them all.
but now they are lost, scattered to the winds.
Except for Anastasia.
The old women are sisters.
Right,
Long
okay.
ago,
Board.
fire keepers were commonplace.
Human
Now they are
effigy.
lost.
I think this is the same as a humanity, right? Nice. By the way, I'm going to use this first episode to judge volume levels, so if it's a bit loud or quiet, don't worry, I'll sort it for next time. First episode's always an interesting one. Love that bonfire effect. Okay, got 10 life gems. Now, life gems are healing things which are consumable and don't actually replenish at bonfires, unlike Estus. We also have a torch as well, which we can light at bonfires or at sconces. I think they're called sconces, yep. And we've got a lot of fog doors, but no bosses. So let's do this tutorial area. Death counter is working, but I'd like them to not test it for real, to be honest. Aware that I don't actually have a shield, right? I don't have a shield. Okay. Interesting. This game is rather slow going compared to Dark Souls 1, and especially compared to Dark Souls 3. It's much slower paced. Oh, okay. So he hit me, did he? Fair enough. So how do I defend without a shield? Oh. I'm an idiot, don't worry. Okay. Right. So, that coffin down there, when I rage quit last time, I googled that just to see what that was, because it was bugging me. It does nothing except changes your gender. So, it's kind of a cosmetic thing, but rather useless. So that backstab which I just did, this is probably going to now tell me about... Oh god. Yep, critical hit. It's not a backstab, it's a critical hit. It's a backstab. So we need to light all these torches and something will happen, but I ain't doing that yet because I can't reach all of them from this point. Dagger. Don't need a dagger, I have a thing. Yeah, very slow compared to... Well, the last thing I've been playing is... just did a little bit of Elden Ring before starting this, just to get used to the differences between. Oh man. Right, okay. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get used to this very easily. But I'm not dead yet. I've not used a life gem either. Speaking of which, I might as well in a minute, as I've just been given one. I think they expected that. So I could use the ladder here. Oh, ready for it?
You, give us smooth. Yes, you, give us silky.
That gives me a headache, especially in headphones. Now I do have a smooth and silky stone, so obviously, let's drop that. Do I leave it or discard it? Leave it, I think.
Yeah, too nice, too smooth. Yeah, silky smooth.
Ooh, that's quite a nice drop. It's random, you see. Fire Drake Stone isn't too bad at all. Not worried about that. Not complaining about that whatsoever. Do I just drop down onto this? I do. Lovely. Soul of a Nameless. And I'll tell you what, let's get down here as well. And we'll go through our second door. So that's the one we just went through over here. And then we'll go into the second. Health is not good. Life gem. Oh, I've just remembered something about this game. Two things we need to know about this game. Firstly, one sec. Right, firstly, if you kill enemies like 10 times, as in if you kill them, die, etc., they stop respawning. Unless you use a bonfire ascetic, or unless you join the Covenant of Champions. I'm quite happy with the despawning enemies. I can cope with that. Secondly, as you die, your maximum health drops to about, 10% every time until it gets to 50. In which case, that is the lowest it goes, but it's awful. Your max health drops. Thirdly, I did say two things. Here's the third one. Jumping in this game is ridiculously bad. Look. See how shallow this jump is? Shallowest jump in the world. And so, a lot of platform areas I'm literally going to die on immediately. Now, that item over there is something to do with spell casting. I think it increases spell uses. It's called an amber herb. Not amber herd. Amber herb. So, I'm not going for that. I'm not risking the jump. I don't want a death on the counter yet. I think it's sensible, right? Now, can I do a plunging attack? I can indeed. I think we're alright. Is that everybody? Cool. Made it. Any more in here? I could do with the shield as soon as. Do the shield as soon as possible. Where can I get a shield for free? Ready for nightmares? Nightmares from Dark Souls Remastered. Here they come. Thankfully, I can't reach them yet, but I will have to at some. Well, I won't, but I can at some point. This is a statue, cannot move it. The item to unpetrify the statues are called Fragrant Branches of Yore. They are very, very rare. So normally what's behind the statue is like something awesome. In this game, you start out with 1 Estus flask, as opposed to the 5 you started with in Dark Souls Remastered. This is beautiful. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. We are in Majula. This is Dark Souls 2's, oh, it's an item down there. Dark Souls 2's Firelink Shrine, basically. Through that cave up there is a guy called Ben Hart. I'll be speaking to him later. Friendly guy. Let's see if we can grab these items without dying. Where would we drop off here? Looks about right. Oh, are we sure? Yeah. Lovely. That works. Oh, now what? Oh, okay. Nice. Morning Star and Cleric's Sacred Chime. We don't need the Cleric stuff. That's for casting miracles. Morning Star could be a decent weapon. I'm quite happy with the sword for now. Binoculars, useful for casters. Not massively useful for me. Is that it? Are we back onto the main path? Just being extra careful, that's all. Yes, we are. Through there is the Forest of the Fallen Giants. See, I remember this fairly well. We're going to get our first bonfire of Majula, or the only bonfire of Majula. This place is huge, and it's going to take me the rest of this part just looking around Majula, so that's what we're doing. I'm sorry if that's boring to you, but it's nice to get to know everybody. The Emerald Herald is the most important character here.
Are you the next monarch? Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse? I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey.
It's dangerous to go alone. Estus flask
Go on
times
and
1.
see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was.
Let's make some notes of this.
He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick.
Oh, got a name as well. Vendrick. Okay, one sec. Okay. Okay.
Bearer of the curse, seek misery. For misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls. You will never meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid. Seek those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me, so that hope will not fade away. Bearer of the seek, lest this...
Had to do it. It's a meme. Bear, seek, lest. Everybody skips the dialogue. They just end up
Bearer of seek, lest this...
hearing that. Brilliant. Right, we're going to level up if we can. We can't. We've got some things to pop, however. Should we already start doing that? Well, let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot. That's enough for a level, and it may even eventually lead to 2 levels.
Bearer, seek, lest...
Okay, we're going for... our stamina's not great, is it? Vitality is... Equip load as well. It's not great. Strength. We need some dex for a bow. First level's into dex, how ridiculous. I just want to get a bow going as soon as I can. Because that sort of screwed me over last time. In Dark Souls 1. When I couldn't get a bow going for a bit and I was like, oh, I wish I had a bow. Urgh. So, that's the first thing. Let's see who's messaging me. One sec. Okay. Oh, this guy's going to talk forever. I'm going to reply to my messages while it's boring everybody.
You have that distinct scent, the smell of irreversible fate. This is Majula. It is a kind of settlement, a place where life is almost normal. And in Drangleic these days, there are very few places like that. I am Solden.
Just want to kill him.
And like you, I lost everything.
This place is so pretty.
And now I'm here. You probably heard that it was possible to break the curse
We're
here.
going to eventually reach that tower right over there.
Well, that's not true
Probably.
at all. There's nothing here for you, me, or anybody.
Long bridge.
Do you know much about souls?
A little bit.
Even I'm not certain, but I'm told that the soul is the essence of life itself. Anything living, sentient or no, supposedly has one. What we call the curse is traceable to the soul. Do you see what that means? To be alive, to walk this earth. That's the real curse.
I disagree.
right
I think
there.
talking to you is the real curse right here.
We undead will never die.
I feel like I've died many times over.
And that's quite a predicament, really.
I'm so mean to him. Right, he can talk forever. I'm not sure if you want to hear all this or not.
There are 4 beings in this land with giant souls.
Nito,
And wherever
Seath.
you go from here, you'll sooner or later come up against them.
Okay, he's going to give me a little bit of advice
Each has a powerful soul.
on where to go first.
And a terrible curse. If that frightens you, then you ought to just give up right now. Like I have. Do you ever cry out for help?
Only when talking to you, my friend. I think I
The
said that last
journey
time.
of an undead is long and treacherous.
And getting longer by the minute.
You'll face invaders from other worlds at every turn. If you need help, why not proclaim faith in the Blue Sentinels? When you face danger, the Blue Sentinels will come to your aid. Protection is yours, if you wish. You need only accept their kind embrace.
I don't see why not. I'm not in any other covenant right now. Can't believe we're half an hour in already. Although there was a cutscene and there is this guy talking, so
That is a wise decision. People are weak, but the Blue Sentinels watch over us in their benevolence.
scratch.
Let the Sentinels cradle you in their embrace.
Ew.
Do you feel lonely here?
I'd rather be alone here.
It suits me just fine, as I've nothing left anyway.
Set
It
the
will
gift to
grow
speech.
on you, this place. Give it some time.
Right. Learn gesture. Is it die of boredom gesture? It could very well be the die of boredom gesture. Okay.
Do you see the way beyond the bonfire?
That
That
one
will
on the very
take you
left.
to the forest of the giants.
Yes, that's where we need to go first.
There was once a great fort, but little of it remains. You may just find something there that will be of use on your journey. But don't venture too far inside, or you might not come back. Hade's Tower of Flame
That
lies
is
beyond the far gate. In the
over
cathedral,
there somewhere.
the Apostles of Blue gather. But the road leading there is perilous. The gate is rigged with some contraption, but how it works, I just don't know. Have you seen that pit, that gaping
So this
hole
is the
in
third
the
way
earth?
to go. That pit is
I don't know what it's like down below.
literally just
but I
above
wouldn't suggest
the
trying
pigtail.
to find out.
Well, there.
Besides, you'll never make it down there. Not without a ladder of some sort.
And the fourth way?
The flame you see there.
Oh no,
is
he's
a
talking about.
flame list. If you are
I'm not
tired,
listening
the
to him
flame
about
heals
bonfires
us
and.
in a rush.
Yes, there's no way I am talking to you about bonfires. I know what a bonfire does. It's a nice place to rest. Ah, take that. Oh, I feel better now. Oh, hello. I've never noticed this item. Huh. Soul of a Nameless and 3 life gems. That reminds me, I'd better set my Estus. It's locked.
Who are you? Oh, I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant, and now somebody's gone and locked the door.
It sounds like the guy who plays like is in Wonka, and he also plays Carson in Downton Abbey.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools.
Maybe not quite.
Bring me that key. Chop chop.
Oh, it doesn't sound too far off. Right. So there are places to go, people to see, places to go. Let's do a loop, and we're going to start from here and go round clockwise. Oh, this guy talks for England as well.
Hello there. Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor.
Good for you.
Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares.
I will, but I can't buy anything right now.
I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
I'm not going to buy anything right now. Because, first, oh, shields. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, that was awful. And
Well,
I'll talk to you later.
I do hope I see you again.
I don't want to spend the whole episode talking. Now, it's just something I've thought about. My weight is 40.3, but we can't really see that because I'm in the way, so let me move myself up. How's that? So it looks like I'm a bit higher than normal. Looks weird up there. Maybe I should go top right instead. It's fine. Let's not go down there. That would be a mistake in the making. Mistake in the staking. Steak in the making. Making a steak. Okay, don't mind me. Oh yes, this thing. This gives me a Estus Flash Shard. And for now, these 3 things are the hardest enemies in the game. They won't be forever, but right now, they are. Oh, health on you. So, these pigs are my benchmark. In other words, whenever I get a weapon upgrade, a new weapon or strength upgrade or something like that, the pigs I'm then going to test against and see what damage it does. They are my benchmark. As you can see at the minute, they are taking a long time. That it? We'll use our Estus. Oh yes, Estus is so slow, and enemies in this game can knock you out of Estus heals if you're healing when they hit you. In Dark Souls Remastered that wasn't a thing, and I was able to heal through attacks. That's the only way I beat Gwyn, to be honest. So a bit more of a problem here. This cat is called Shalqua, I think.
Oh, undead are we? And one without much time remaining. Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté.
Good name.
So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
I'm either being hit on or about to be eaten by a cat. I can buy things from a cat. One useful thing here is the silver cat ring, reduces damage from falling. Could be useful. And that one as well, the ring of whispers, quite useful as well, I think. Homeward bones and everything else, not bothered. Not bothered, not bothered.
This place is already dead.
Okay, you're full of joy.
Oh my, haste makes waste.
Okay, this is the way down to Hades' Tower of Flame. Is it Hades or Hides? I can't remember. In there, and I am actually going that way first. And you'll see why in a second. This is the Covenant of Champions. And if you join this, then the enemies will not despawn after 10 kills. After 10 deaths. And it makes everything just that little bit harder. So for now, I'm not bothering. But maybe in future. Find a particularly nice farming spot, and I don't want the enemies to despawn, perhaps. You never know. Okay, we're going in here for a reason. Never known what this thing does. But by the looks of it, there's a path through there. So, I'm assuming the whole room spins on... Yeah, I assume it spins. I just don't know how to use it. Maybe a bit later. Find some key or something for it. Okay, so the reason I'm coming down here is because we're not going all the way down. We are actually just going in here, which is easily missed. You're just running down. And that, my friends, is a shield, which we can use. Aha! Well, let's carry on down. If I come down here, then I'll be able to get a bonfire, if I'm careful, because I've got no Estus, so let's get my life gems out, just in case. Nice, Sword of a Lost and a broken thief sword, not bothered about the sword. Right, there's a white knight here. The Hide Knights. They are extremely tough, but for now, if you don't attack them, they won't attack you. So, I'm not bothering. Now, the big guy over there, who looks like he's like massively tough, this guy, isn't bad if you're careful. And if you're not careful, that happens. Two, three, and in we go. 1, 2, 3. Now the reason I wanted to get this guy is not for the souls, but because he was standing in the way of this path. You see, and right from the beginning of this game we have fast travel, so we can go back to Majula quite nicely, and then back to there quite nicely, without having to go all the way through that tower again. Not that it took long. Hello, Herald.
Is that a shard?
Oh yes, I forgot all about that.
Here, let me see it.
I really should make a
So
note
that
that
I may
I've done
help
that.
you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
So I'll upgrade the Estus. We are 45 minutes in, so I'll give it 15 minutes in the Forest of Fallen Giants. And then we'll stop there, I think. Let's level while we can. I've not yet got a bow, so I don't know how much dex I need. I don't want to overdo it. So I'll go for strength, I suppose. Did I rest here? I think I did. Yeah. Cool. So we'll head towards the forest. We're not going to go too far in. We're just going to reach the first bonfire, which is literally just at the entrance of. And then we're going to stop and go into the forest proper next time. Properly next time. Another rusted coin. Oh, ambassador. Ambassador. You're spoiling us. Ambassador. What's an ambassador? Where's it home? Ah. Come on. What's the bettings we can't even roll? Okay, so there's a bridge. Oh, right, okay. Nice. Human effigy. Now, it looks like I can get that one, but I can't because there's a massive gap there. Like drop off whether you see it or not. When you get closer you definitely see it, and when you fall down it you definitely see it. So let's take a steady walk up in a straight line. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Cool, so let's get into this forest. Now the first enemy I see I want to avoid like the plague, and that's this guy. They hit really hard. But there's a bonfire not too far away. I think bonfires activate without you having to rest at them in this game, which is good because it means enemies stay dead. Now, as for this guy, I'm not dumb enough to go for him. But what I am going to do is run through here while he's not guarding it. Oh, I just saw that guy get up. Didn't know that was a thing. Or if I did know, then I forgot. Okay, that's the item which I said you can't jump for because of the drop-off. You can see the drop-off now. Very well hidden. Now these guys are worth 1,000 souls each, but each time I kill them, but they hit like a ton of bricks, and I'm not up for that. Shall we do it and get our first death of the game? What do we reckon? Forget it. What's Dark Souls without a little death? Let's try it. It's not that, it's their grabs. Their grabs are one-hit kills. I need to kind of get in this cave. I'm not sure you can chase me in there. Right, see how much damage I did? Now you can see why I don't take these guys on at this level. So I think we're not going to bother with that, but at least we can see what it did. So let's head back to that bonfire, and this time we can rest there. Oy vey. Right. I'm not Jewish, I just like saying oy vey. Maybe we can go back and talk to Solvin a bit more. We've got 10 minutes left. That's enough to put anyone to sleep. Oh, the gank has started. 2 at once. Let's back up because there's an archer over here somewhere. Okay, well that's useful. All well and good. I had my shield up, thank you very much. Oh, hang on, there's another one. Right. Let's just get a little bit of... What? Oh, what? Okay, well, fine. Just remember about that. So many enemies. And you think that was bad, you should see how many are up here. Every single one of these who are laying down will soon be not laying down. And then they'll soon be laying down again. Well done. Oh, I forgot about him up there. He's going to start throwing stuff in a minute. Which is not going to be very pleasant. And when I say stuff, I mean bombs. Which really means that... What? How dare you? I thought you were dead. Broken Sword's great. I mean, Broken Sword is great. It's a fantastic game. Let's see if we can grab this one item up the... No. Whoa, I've just remembered. You first. Let's see if we can grab this item, which does mean doing a jump. Uh-oh. Chance of death. Pretty great. What happens? Is it any good when we die? Not pretty great. I know what I mean. That joke didn't work. I did try. Yeah, I know. To you too. Like Spike for sound effects. Oh dear. Yes, like Spike for good jumps. Short sword and a soul of a lost undead. What am I using? Straight sword. So what's the difference? Broadsword looks pretty good. Oh, that's what I'm using. Okay, so I'm already using the broadsword. I just read it wrong. Oh yeah, it is a straight sword, but it is actually a broadsword. Got it. Got it. Now, let's see if we can make the jump back again, shall we? Yes! That was close. Oh my god. So because we are miles away from a bonfire right now, I actually think that we should go back and then redo this bit next time. I already killed a few of them. So we can get our level, hopefully, from the Herald. Thought it was that way, but it isn't. So let's get down here. And let's get back to that bonfire, and then we can stop for part 1. I forgot to check what's through here. Oh, nice. Cool. So I think that's it. We're going to get to the Herald, we're going to level up, and then we're going to see where we're at. Well, I know where we're at. We are at 54 minutes. We're done within the hour, which is great. Let's level first. Seek lest. Might talk a bit more with Solden next time. I want to split it up. I don't want to talk to him like the whole do some endurance. I don't want to torture him for the whole part 1, you know. Split some of the chatty bits. I've got a few things to pop, but I don't think I will just yet. Okay, let's stand here with the Herald, I guess. This is Sabertooth Online asking for a minute of your time. A like and subscribe will help the channel climb. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me for this new adventure, part 1 of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. And I'll see you next time in a few days for part 2. We're not giving up this time. That's a promise, okay? Goodbye.